As we look to priorities for this year, a rights-rooted approach is central to achieving our ultimate priority, a safer, more peaceful, more sustainable world. The Charter and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights point the way out of today's dead end. They are a source of solutions and a source of hope. Let us draw from that source. Let us draw from that hope and act decisively before it is too late. I fear the world is not sleepwalking into a wider war. I fear it's doing so with its eyes wide open. But the world needs peace, and peace in line with the United Nations Charter and international law. We must work harder for peace everywhere. If every country fulfilled its obligations under the Charter, the right to peace would be guaranteed. When countries break those pledges, they create a world of insecurity for everyone. So it's time to transform our approach to peace by recommitting to the Charter, putting human rights and dignity first, with prevention at the heart. Nuclear-armed countries must renounce the first use of these unconscionable weapons. In fact, they must renounce any use, anytime, anywhere. The so-called tactical use of nuclear weapons is an absurdity. We are at the highest risk in decades of a nuclear war that could start by accident or design. And we need to end the threat posed by 13,000 nuclear weapons held in arsenals around the world. The global financial architecture does not need a simple evolution. It needs a radical transformation. It is time for a new Bretton Woods moment. A new commitment to place the dramatic needs of developing countries at the center of every decision and mechanism of the global financial system. A new resolve to address the appalling inequalities and injustice laid bare once again by the pandemic and the response. A new determination to ensuring developing countries have a far greater voice in global financial institutions, and a new debt architecture that encompasses debt relief and restructuring to vulnerable countries, including middle-income ones in need, building on the momentum of the Bridgetown Agenda. 2023 is a year of reckoning. It must be a year of game-changing climate action. We need disruption to end the distraction. No more baby steps, no more excuses, no more greenwashing, no more bottomless greed of the fossil fuel industry and its enablers. Excellencies, and I have a special message for fossil fuel producers and their enablers scrambling to expand production and raking in monster profits. If you cannot set a credible course for net zero, with 2025 and 2030 targets covering all your operations, you should not be in business. Your core product is our core problem. We need a renewables revolution, not a self-destructive fossil fuel resurgence. We will call for action from everyone with influence on the spread of mis and disinformation on the internet. Governments, regulators, policymakers, technology companies, the media, civil society. Stop the hate. Set up strong guardrails. Be accountable for language that causes harm. L'égalité des genres est une affaire de pouvoir. Le patriarcat, s'appuyant sur des millénaires de pouvoir, se réaffirme. Et l'Organisation des Nations Unies s'y opposera et continuera de défendre les droits des femmes et des filles partout dans le monde. Sixièmement, les droits civils et politiques comme fondement des sociétés inclusives. La liberté d'expression et la participation à la vie politique constituent l'essence même de la démocratie et renforcent les sociétés et les économies.